Welcome to the Pop the Duality Bubble meditation. Deep breathing now. Slowing your breathing down. And focusing on your heart center. Connect with the threefold flame at the core of your heart, the pink, blue, gold energies. Intend to surrender deeply into the threefold flame, out of the mind, out of the busyness of your day. Melt into your own heart energy as you expand it to 6 feet in all directions, forming a sphere of your own heart energy all around you. Connect this sphere down to the core of Gaia, to her heart. Receive from her. Breathe this combined energy up through your energy bodies all the way to Source. Back down to Gaia and up to Source in your very own tempo. Setting up your own unique energetic pillar. And drop deeper and deeper into yourself. Gently slowing your breathing down, slowing your brainwave activity down, getting out of the busyness of the mind. So we ask for the angels, the archangels, the Ascended Masters, and the Karmic Board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for all of us in our here and now. We ask for a temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a temple of divine union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Finally, calling on a God Presence communion temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. As you keep breathing up and down your pillar, bring your consciousness, your awareness to the God Presence Communion Temple and find a spot in one of the concentric rings in the temple, facing the large crystal at the core of the temple. Today's crystal shines bright in the colors of the threefold flame, the blue, the pink, and the gold. However, for each and every one of you, one of these 3 primary colors will be presented predominantly. It may be blue, pink, or gold for you. Feel into this, tune into this with your inner senses, and send out your energy through the front of your 12 primary chakras to the crystal, and receive from the crystal. Establish a strong connection here in the God Presence Communion Temple. Really take some time to acclimatize here and drop deeper into yourself. Drop into a space of internal healing of whatever it is in your life, in your here and now that needs healing. Your spirit is guiding this. Your Ascension Council is with you. Your guides are with you. Surrender into this initial healing process now. And keep dropping out of the mind if you notice your mind is very busy. Keep coming back out of your emotions if your emotional body is very active. Come back into the peace and stillness of the temple and your heart energy. as you receive from the crystal your presence, your ascension counsel, and your guides. Keep receiving deeply, focusing on coming back into a calm, centered, relaxed, deep place within yourself, out of your mind, out of your emotions, breathing deeply up and down your pillar and connecting with the crystal at the core of the temple. As we are all greeted by Ascended Masters Babaji and Sananda. Receive this connection with them now, with their presence in the temple. They are individually with each and every one of you. Adding their energetic signature to the healing you are currently receiving. And they smile at you all, saying, "This is a special moment, for in today's session, we will pop the duality bubble to the next level within your life. Pop the veil of duality. Most of you," they say, "are here truly believing you are a human. And to some degree this is true. The higher, more universal truth is that you are a multidimensional spiritual being, and one of your chosen incarnations as one of the souls of your God Presence group is this earthly incarnation in this human form. And as you came into this incarnation, you chose for this reality to be veiled. You chose for your experience to be disconnected from the multidimensional truth. The truth that you are so much more than your human life. Time truly isn't linear. There is no past and future, all is in the now. And this is an exciting time, for the thinner the veil gets in your life, the more access you have to your multidimensional gifts, your multidimensional wisdom, the path that your spirit has set out for you on your starseed mission. For yes, all of you here are starseeds, and yes, you have a mission. You have a purpose for being here, a reason. And at the core of that always lies you exuding who you are energetically. But with that come the actions of the doing, the energetics of being, mixed with the divine inner child energies. And so today's session will be about opening up, the next level of this veil in your life, what you are ready for, what you have worked towards with all your spiritual practices, your energy work, what your physical body, your emotional body, your mental energy body, and your other energy bodies are ready for. You knew coming down into this incarnation that there would always be a veil to some degree. However, this veil is being peeled back and getting thinner. So more and more you have access to all the information your spirit has to offer. Yet there will always be surprises. You will only be able to see so far ahead. Why? Because this is part of the learning here. This is part of moving through the initiations here. This is part of being in an earthly incarnation at this time on a starseed mission. So that is okay. However, popping this duality bubble, this veil of duality more and more, will create more excitement in your life, for you get more and more continual glimpses of the truth, of your plan, of your true gifts and who you really are on a multidimensional level. So with that being said, breathe deeply up and down your pillar, Babaji and Sananda ask of you. Connect deeply to Source, sending your pillar down through the core of Gaia, through the core of Gaia to the galactic core, through the galactic core to Source, full circle around, being connected to Source, through the top of your pillar and below, understanding that you are part of the unified field. You are part of the universe. Each and every one of you here is very different. And that's beautiful. And that means you have also pre-programmed a different part of the veil to become thinner, opened, partly lifted for your journey in your here and now, in your earthly incarnation. For some, this will be a temporary experience. For others, it will be a permanent people, they smile. And due to your agreeance in coming down here to this reality, all of you will continue to experience this veil. For it makes this human experience, this experience on earth, so very unique, and it makes that you can grow so quickly through your initiations. The first step to receiving this unveiling, popping the veil process is for your spirit, together with Babaji and Sananda, to communicate clearly to you in what area of your life you will receive some unveiling. For some, this will be minor. For others, this will be quite large. And remember, it is always in accordance to what you are ready for, connected to your consciousness level, connected to your starseed mission. You will not receive more information than you can handle, but you will all receive more than you have received to date. So it is a very exciting time, right here, right now, in this particular session. So be ready to receive this first area of information as to where the unveiling will occur. For some of you, this will be quite broad spectrumed. It will be for all of your life, and for others, very specific areas of your life relating to anything in your life. That which you have been calling out for, or that which you particularly need for the next steps in your initiations and the next steps of your mission grounding here. Or simply seeing deeper truth so you can make moves faster. Receiving this first phase in 3, 2, 1 from your Spirit, Babaji and Sananda now. This can be in the form of images, colors, objects, memories, future timelines, etc. Be open to all sorts of symbols, and some of you will go on your own mini journeys with this particular phase. Allow this all to move through. Keep breathing up and down your pillar, source to source. Babaji and Sananda smile. They say it's a little bit like having a crystal ball and being able to see just a little further, or quite a bit further and more deeply into the truth of all that is in your reality. And this is a dispensation, they say. This is a gift your spirit offers you. This is what you have earned. This is what you are receiving. They want to remind you that the mystery will remain. None of you will receive all the puzzle pieces, for this would defeat the purpose of the format of this earthly incarnation. However, you will all receive so much more than you knew, felt, and have lived to date prior to this session, they say. In different waves, the second phase will be activated as well, which is receiving the activations of the thinning, unblocking, popping of the veil in different areas of your life, or holistic, full spectrum energetics around the veil in your life. These will mix with phase 1, where you receive information and the activations start at the same time. You will notice very clearly when these activations start. You will feel it in different temperatures moving through your energy bodies, different pressures moving through your energy bodies, and for some of you different colors, but particularly temperatures and pressures moving through different parts of your multidimensional field. Be the observer. This will be very interesting for you, Babaji in Sananda state. If the pressure feels too great, simply expand this part of your energy bodies through your intention. Your spirit will assist you. As will Babaji and Sananda, they smile. They are in good spirits, for they are very happy to offer you these dispensations and be a part of this process. You are all doing so well, they state. And they are so happy to be able to assist you with this process. And for those of you that are sometimes a little bit hard on yourselves, that is not a bad thing per se, they say, but try to be kind as you keep motivating yourself to move forward and to always follow the guidance from your spirit, not to create lagging in your timeline, for it is not necessary. You can make moves fast. You can be different fast. You can follow the guidance from your divine inner child fast. There is no need to plan ahead. Do this a month later, do this 6 months later, do this 12 months later. Do it in the now. And this unveiling process is part of that as well. It is not merely an interesting extra bit of information. It is for you to action upon. It is for you to become more of who you are, to realize that you are more, and to realize that you are here on a mission, that is not a fantasy, that is not a dream, that is not something that one day may come about and may come towards you in your special mission book and all of a sudden it's all activated and it starts. It is now. And it will keep quickening and deepening. So follow the guidance from your spirit, act upon it. Even if this acting means being different or simply being or playing, experiencing. Your spirits, Sananda and Babaji, also introduce phase 3 now, which is a sealing up phase. For some of you, it is like receiving small openings, cuts or tears in the veil in different areas. And so these will be received and then sealed up at the same time. So the opening is there, but they are sealed up so that your field is tight, sealed up, and flowing beautifully and powerfully, they state. So 3 phases all happening in your here and now at the same time. Simply be as you receive all of this. If you notice yourself getting stuck in thoughts, come back to your heart. if you notice yourself getting stuck in emotions, come back to your heart, the heart center, the threefold flame, and focus particularly on the color that was presented to you in the very beginning via the large crystal at the core of the temple, whether that was blue, pink, or gold. This will assist you powerfully. It is your signature color to move through this process with the most amount of grace and ease. For those that have fear, worry, concern come up, hand it over to your spirit now. For those trying to desperately understand everything, hand that down over to Gaia now. All of you will have layers moving through, which are part of the peeling back of the veil. They will be lower frequencies. Allow them to simply pass through like you would a log on a stream. Do not engage with the log, do not grab it, try to look at it, let it float by as you watch the stream of consciousness move through. Many of you will have multiple logs and debris moving on your stream. Let this pass through. Your spirit will take care of it. Do not engage with it. These are parts of the veil that you no longer need, and that have blocked your vision for quite a long time for some of you, even beyond this particular lifetime. For those of you that feel this unpeeling or thinning of the veil makes you feel less protected and secure, hand over limiting thoughts, programs that are in the field that keep you smaller than you are, that keep you believing in a limited version of yourself, a smaller version of you, more connected to your personality and ego structure rather than understanding you are a multidimensional spirit in an earthly incarnation. Handing these thoughts over now to your spirit for transformation. And it is your intent and your action to hand them over that will in fact transform them. Phase 1 has come to completion for all of you. For all of you, Phase 2 is still going on, more and more and deeper activations coming through, unveiling happening, popping of the bubble, popping of the veil, tears, openings, thinning out, etc. And for all of you, the sealing up of parts of this process are happening at the same time. Keep breathing up and down your pillar, up to source, down to source, as these phases move through. Your spirit, Sananda and Babaji, form a Trinity around you. And very gently at first, they start rotating their energies together, clockwise around your multidimensional field here in the temple. Then this clockwise rotation slows down and they spin counterclockwise. This process that they hold in Trinity with your spirit is assisting phase 2, the activations, and phase 3, the sealing up. Simply enjoy this experience. Keep breathing up and down your pillar and handing anything over of lower frequency. Remaining conscious to the best of your ability during this process is advised, Sananda and Babaji state. Even though many of you are feeling the frequencies raise, you might be feeling a little bit sleepy or dozing off or finding yourself wandering off in your consciousness. Try to remain present here in the temple with this process, but be the observer of everything that is happening within your field. For a select few, parts of this process may be a little painful. This is where you have identified so deeply with the veil in your life, with duality in your life. You have identified so much with your human existence, your human life, that you have fully forgotten. For those of you moving through this particular phase, try to surrender as best you can and allow high frequency to be infused through this part of your veil as it becomes thinner. These parts of your veil will not be fully unblocked, the team is saying, but they will get thinner, and that will assist you to release the stronghold that this illusion has upon your existence in your earthly incarnation. More truth will be able to flow through this part of your life. So if you are noticing that you are moving through that, allow it to happen. It is in the highest for you as guided by your spirit. Keep expanding these areas that do feel a little bit more tender, for these are the areas where you have allowed more of the veil to become your truth and your reality, rather than seeing it as a veil that it is. Always knowing that it is a matrix, an illusion, a presentation from your spirit of a reality that is not the fullness of all that is, but that is merely an instrument for you to do your mission here, have experiences, and assist the collective consciousness of humanity at this time. %80 complete for the activation process around your veil. Your duality bubble. Reality illusions. For all of you, phase 4 starts to set in now as well, where more of your spirit can infuse into all of who you are here as the veil has thinned, as the veil has been opened up, punctured, thinned. This automatically means you can hold more of your spirit in your lower energy bodies, and you have raised your ascension consciousness by simply moving through this process here in the temple. Allow this fourth phase to flow through as well now. %95 complete for phase 2, the activations. Sananda and Babaji in your spirit are spinning clockwise and counterclockwise very quickly now to seal up this second phase. Already feel that you are more expanded, that you can now embody more of who you truly are, of your truth, of your multidimensional presence. As phase 2 is fully sealed up, phase 3 is 80% complete. The sealing up of the different parts of the unveiling. To assist you to remain present, focus now on connecting with the crystal at the core of the temple, and focus on your pillar, breathing up to source, down to source, through the core of Gaia, through the galactic core. You will notice now, all of you, that the crystal holds all three colors of the threefold flame, not just one predominant color. This is because you are different now. Send your energy out to the crystal and receive from the crystal, as phase 3 is gently completed now, with the rotational spins of the Trinity of Babaji, Sananda in your spirit. Breathe deeply up and down your pillar and keep connecting and exchanging energy with the crystal at the core of the temple. This will help you to ground all this new information, all these new energetics. As your spirit has a platform to merge more deeply with you now, a strong pillar and a strong connection here in the God Presence Communion Temple in your inner realms. Expand your energy bodies wide, let more of your spirit in. Deeper spirit infusion. A less veiled reality will present you with more truth, more of your multidimensional gifts, more love, light, grace, ease, empowerment in your field, in your life, on your mission, more excitement, more bliss, more joy. More of all the good things you so wish for in your life. More abundance, more flow, more alignment to spirit. And now as spirit merges more deeply with you, Babaji and Sananda hold the space, sealing up the final clockwise rotations with the two of them, as your spirit holds space within your multidimensional field here in the temple. You are different. Feel that you are different, and you will take this different back to you. In your created reality, and you will notice things are a little different, a little more clear, a little better, a little more of everything you wish for. As Babaji and Sananda hold space for each and every one of you, we ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. Send all this energy work down to the core of Gaia, accessible for all who are ready. We thank our spirits, Sananda Babaji, the temple, the crystal at the core of the temple, our ascension councils, and ask you to now come fully back into your here and now, breathing deeply up and down your pillar a few times. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So be it. So be it. So be it. It is done. Many, many, many blessings. And enjoy the experience of the new, different you.